Hey guys. So as of late, a lot of us have been seeing what appears to be synthetic blood, polymer-based blood. Where did that come from? How did this happen? Right? How long has it been at work? And I made a video. Actually, I've made a few videos when it comes to polymerization and monomers and how they interlink with each other. And these different monomers have different affinities for each other, which make them cross-link together and escalate or initiate a polymerization process. And so I was just thinking the other day, shortly after I saw a Norfolk Fire and Rescue ambulance, I was like, wow, all this information just started flooding back into my memory from the early days in the fire department. And shortly after I got out of the fire academy, we were doing EMT advanced, and then shortly, after that, I went on to paramedic. In this particular hospital, there is a level 1 trauma center, and it's a teaching hospital. They have a college on campus there as well, and it's called EVMS. So because it's a trauma center, they participated in a clinical trial on oxygen carriers or synthetic oxygen delivery systems. And this particular one was called Polyheme, which is right here on the page now. Polyheme History, Clinical Trials, and Lessons Learned. Right here, right off the bat. They don't mess around. They tell you right up front. This is polymerized hemoglobin. When did they start developing this stuff? 1969. Through collaboration with none other. Of course, my particular city that I worked for at the time, we never did any of these types of clinical trials, but Norfolk Fire and Rescue did. It's kind of funny how you can look online and I can't find anything about them participating in it other than Centera Norfolk General, which is the level 1 trauma center. And so this is a more of an updated lessons learned on the International Journal of Care of the Injured. And what we're seeing today is typically more clotting incidents versus bleeding. So what they were finding in their so-called trauma research, right? They're giving this oxygen delivery system to people who were bleeding out, trying to artificially oxygenate them. So what they were finding is that more people were bleeding out than anything else. But for me, it's just one piece of the puzzle. And a lot of people are putting pieces of the puzzle together now. There's an element of this that if we look at it from a scriptural perspective, what is blood, right? Blood is life. When you have lifeless blood coursing through our veins and arteries, it's amazing that we still stand. But you have to ask the question, the true question. What is this truly all about? What I'm about to say is just my opinion based on the way I see things going. That's it. And that's all I can say. It's just my opinion. It seems like the biology of most is being changed to house something else. Like you're the house and you already have your wiring, but you got another electrician coming in and laying new wires for a new system, for a new biology, a new habitation to host another being. Some would say disembodied, whatever you call it. I think they're non-physical entities who walk amongst us, who interact with limited capabilities. And I think what's happening to most will change their limited capabilities to interact in the physical world. Again, this is just my opinion. And I think those days are coming, pun intended, warp speed. And that's all I have today. Until next time.